set to go. Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Fielded just outside the goal line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
Well, that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. An inside give. Here's Portis. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at the 18. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback. On 1st and 10, Shepard. It's complete to Cook. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st down, Shepard. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Shepard. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line. Off play action, Shepard. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the 49ers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line. A costly mistake there in the return game, and that is not how you want to answer an opening touchdown.
Yeah, and your defense is asking you a lot of questions right now because you're already down 7-0.
Touchdown 49ers. Brevin Jordan. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 14-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Pierce now up the middle, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Working with a 2nd and 4. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man is Duvernay. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take it.
Texans football to start quarter 2. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw here. They set up the screen to Portis. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Elliott is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now's not the time to panic. All is well. Somewhat calm. Only down 14-0. So continue to play your game, take the points when they're there, and put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And the 49ers settling in for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They go play action here on 1st down. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st down, Owens. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Shepard. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Shepard. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And this defense will take over right at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Here's 2nd and 8. Johnson's got it complete. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. He's got room at the 30. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Back to throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. He connected on his first, this from 41. The kick by Elliott is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off play action. Shepard. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. That's down the field and caught by Pitts. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's got it. Touchdown. Kyle Pitts with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Texans with the football here late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They'll throw now on the final play. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will do it for this first half.
And we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And a fair catch taken here at the 5-yard line. Interesting. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half.
And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Second down at 5. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. Vision and speed, 2 of the attributes that you might say are important for a free safety, and we saw both in evidence there.
Yeah, this defense as a whole has really been flying to the football all game long. They have not allowed too much of anything, and here's another example. A great play there to get in and disrupt it before it could get going.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
37 yards on the punt with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. San Francisco's offense returns to the field.
And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. And they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Throwing on 1st down.
Shepard. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And they're going to speed things up here.
19 tight.
To throw on 2nd down. Shepard
going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again.
And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on?
And that's on Austin Jackson, first-round pick in 2020.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. They'll give this up the middle to Portis. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Tariq Woolen picks it.
Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of...
And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
Brevin Jordan,
a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Niners take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Texans offense set to regain possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw.
Batted by the safety, but caught anyway.
It'll go down as a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now.
Well, sure looked pretty coming off of his hand, but sometimes you might have to take a little bit off of it. That one looked a little too hot to handle.
Yeah, but off the tip, hey, they still got the catch, right?
It's amazing, isn't it? Even when it goes wrong, it turns out right.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
There's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
The Texans send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Taken from just outside the 30.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. San Francisco set to go on offense once more.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
On 2nd down now, it's Owens. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On third down, Shepard going right side here, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And quickly they get to the line. On first and 10, Shepard. It's complete to Cook. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. Operating from the gun, Shepard. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Niners are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fields it right around the goal line.
Now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Shepard. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Back to throw. Shepard. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Kyle Pitts with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the 49ers add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look.
And you can see they'll be the AFC South representative, but for the moment at least, they'd still need to host a wild card game in that first weekend, but not the worst thing in the world.
No, not at all, and you and I both know this.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Niners are going to take possession of the football. And with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Mark. 16 to set him up first and goal. Looking to throw. Shepard toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but, Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Niners take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Let's go now.
5 yards remain on second down.
Now back to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
That's going to be caught by Judy. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw.
Got a man. It's Judy, complete.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They're going to look to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Tariq Woolen picks it, and the 49ers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start this drive out on the ground. A little juke. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him, unable to bring him to the ground. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's caught inside the 30. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and